Hi, Libra. What's good? Um, I hope you all had a very good Thanksgiving the other day. I hope you all had a very lovely Thanksgiving and that October and November have treated you well. I haven't seen you guys since the Halloween read, so let's just jump right into it, shall we? I have not been doing I haven't been doing heavy meditating on your energy because I wanted to get these out because it is in fact the end of November. But let's get the shit out of the way. The part I hate, you know the part I'm talking about. Libra. This reading is for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and any cross watchers who may want to try to get into the head of their Libra, and young ladies in the house, and yeah, any cross watchers who want to try to get into your mindset. Now, as always, guys, take what resonates, leave the rest. If it resonates, cool. The messages are for you. If the messages aren't for you, you can always, go and check. But I was talking about the moon and ascendant signs. New fire signs are going to play a part in this. Anyway, now you can always go check out the moon and ascendant signs that I was talking about. I like to go to cafeastrology.com and do your birth chart. It's wicked easy, but all you got to do is you got to know your birth time, birthplace, and birthday, obviously. But the time is super important, especially if you want to get things like your houses and stuff like that. So, that being said, Libra, what's good? I was going to say that I feel the one thing I was feeling for you guys is that either you have fire in your chart or there is someone in your energy that is a fire sign. The first card out, Mother of Wands, Aries. This is always my Aries card for some reason. Second card out, Sun of Wands. This would be the Knight of Wands in the traditional tarot deck. So it is the Queen and the Knight. You could have a little player on your hands there, Libra, or it could be just you guys coming into passionate energy. Kind of taking on the energy of this fire sign. Let's see what else we have here. We're going intuitive like we've been doing for a while now. Y'all know who watch me. What are the messages, please, from my Libras for end of November? Seven of Cups, confusion, delusion, self-deception. Someone trying to blow smoke up your ass. Could be this fire sign. Sevens are also about introspection, and they're also about really going within and figuring out what the hell's going on with you or outside of you. But it really is about introspection. Two of Pentacles, decisions, inevitable change from maybe these said fire signs who are trying to pull the wool over your eyes. Libra, you guys have on point intuition. I tell you that all the time. I tell my Libran boyfriend all the time. His intuition is on fleek. And you guys, for some reason, sometimes I maybe not ignore it, but I feel like you guys don't want to know that you're right, especially if it's like a negative feeling of intuition, especially if it's something coming that you're like, oh shit, it sucks sometimes knowing what's going down before it happens. Super psyched. My oracle pull this month is going to be Kim Kranz's new deck. It is you guys got a lot of people around you right now. This could just be a new situation. I'm gonna put her back in the deck, but I feel like the confusion that you're feeling, the Seven of Cups that you're feeling, or this decision that you have to make. Some of you guys may be in a family situation that has step siblings that don't get along. I don't know why this is coming through. But I just tell y'all, your intuition's on fucking fleek. Listen to it, Libra. I'm not gonna say, don't make me say it again, sir. I just feel like there's a lot of youthful energy around you. It could be that you guys are just connecting with kids. You guys can be very lighthearted. Ooh, nice Wheel of Fortune. Could be connecting with children. Could be having, you know, more children coming into your life. I just said the word teacher. I don't know how that applies. But what I was saying, sorry about the Oracle deck. Kim Krantz, who creates this deck, The Wild Unknown, okay? Ooh. She has created a new Oracle deck, and it's called the Archetypes deck, but it is epic, okay? It has 78 Oracle cards, and that is a lot of Oracle cards. And they just complement the reading so nicely. I really have to study and learn that deck because I do read out of the book for it, which I know all y'all really don't mind when I do that. And I've noticed other tarot readers. I'm not the only one that does read out of the book for interpretation. Oh, Sagittarius. Could be connecting with the Sag. There's a lot of fire energy here. Or an Aries, Tower, Scorpio, like myself. That is Mars energy. That's you, the youthful energy. Son of Swords, the Knight, and the regular tarot kind of trying to, you know, swoop in and save the day, but swoop in and save the day, but kind of lacks the grace and patience needed. Libra. Ooh, falling out is the Five of Cups in the Chariot. Moving on from a disappointing situation, moving on from a situation where someone's trying to pull. Whoa, yeah, fucking, I can't write this shit. Eight of Cups. Okay, we're gonna check out the bottom of the deck, and then look at. Oh wait, I can't really show you guys because I'm on a laptop doing it live. Can y'all see that? I'm a fucking goofball. All right. Well, anywho, let's see. Just give me 1 second. All right. Some of you Libras. Okay, let's check this out first. Bottom of the deck energy. Three of Wands. Looking into your future. Waiting for your ships to come in, blah, blah, blah. This card is also about celebrating your uniqueness. My daughter and I call it the Celebration of the Weirdos card because this is celebrating nonconformity. This is being who you are around people and not being who you think they want you to be, Libra, okay? Under that is the Ten of Swords, followed by the Daughter of Cups, followed by the Strength card. So, and putting an end to a situation that you didn't see a future in, you know, and maybe treating yourself with a little bit more love, a little bit more self-care, Libra. All right, so what is up with these fire signs here? So what did we talk about in October? Someone stepping out, I just heard, maybe? Or someone thinking about it? Not necessarily meaning that. There was a tower moment you guys had. All right, so what we have here is, I feel like this is, I'm going to say this is the cross watcher's energy, or the person that you're dealing with, okay? You were feeling conflicted, confused. You know, you notice the moon is at the top of this card. Well, in the reverse, the sun is on the bottom. So it came in the upright. This is about confusion, delusion, self-deception. I just heard not paying attention to red flags. Libra. Now, this is someone making these beautiful offers to you and not coming through with their end of the bargain, okay? So maybe you had somebody in your life, could be this fire sign, could be a Cancer, could be Virgo, Pisces, okay? Now, you really were getting sick of the people shooting off at the mouth and not putting their money where their mouth is, because Libra, I know for a fact that if anything pisses off an air sign, it is not doing what you're going to say. Fucking true story. So this is you in the very recent past, if not currently, weighing out your options, inevitable change, choosing between two people or yourself and someone else. These kids could come into play here, choosing between listening to one child over the other. That might just be a message for one person. But you are playing the list making routine. You are playing the seesaw game, okay? Of what do I need to do? Okay. I feel like this is past energy for you guys, and that currently your person is feeling the Five of Cups. Okay, confusion after a breakup. What happened? Only focusing on what they lost, what they don't have, not recognizing they have two calluses at the back of their feet, having people in their corner. Maybe they need to talk to a couple friends or something. This could be you also. If flip the script. If your situation was just your situation was just going pretty good, and then because you were getting these offers, that seemed pretty good, but in the long run they were shit. And you maybe you were not the decider. Maybe you weren't the one who decided to take things and move on with them. So this very well could be you, Libra, but I feel like that you guys are holding the reins on this one, because right after the Five of Cups, you have the Eight of Cups. That's walking away from a situation that no longer serves you. Could be a job, could be a family dynamic, could be a relationship, could be love. You know what I mean? You guys get the hint, but it's something that was not serving you. It was not nourishing your soul any longer, okay? Now we're going to address these two court cards here now. We have the Son of Wands. This is typically a young fire sign male. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Now, think about this, bro, is he's exactly that. He's a bro. He is the player in the deck. He is the white knight of the tarot, as Kim Kranz calls him. Perfection is an illusion is one of her main messages with this card. This dude is not going to stay around long enough for you to get to know him. And I say dude objectively. This person, because fuck gender, you know, this person is not going to stay around long enough for you to get to know them. They're like the hit it and quit it kind of guy or girl, because they do it too. Ew. This is the type of, they leave as quickly as they come. No pun intended. And then you have here, though, the Mother of Wands. Now, the Mother of Wands is the domestic diva. This chick right here embodies, you know, the quintessential soccer mom, but the sexy soccer mom, okay? She makes it look good, you know what I mean? She's very domesticated. She's very on point with her things. She's very determined. She's very ambitious. But like the rest of her family mates, she will strike you if you cross her, okay? I don't know if that is you guys maybe having a little bit of fire in your chart and adapting that type of energy, or if that is the person that you could in fact be dealing with or coming into your orbit. Now we have majors to deal with, which is fun. We have here the Chariot, Temperance, the High Priestess, and the Wheel of Fortune. So this is how I see it going. You had a person in your environment, could be Sagittarius, this fire sign we're talking about, that was in need of balance. Okay, the Temperance card is a need for balance, but for you dealing with the person, Libra, for that needs this balance, they need someone with patience, with the time that can really work with them. And you know what? If you didn't have that for them, if your energy was spent on that, don't feel bad about that, okay? This is also someone that could be potentially volatile in a situation. So, if holy shit. Excuse me. If that has not come to pass, watch out for those red flags. Again, red flags. Um, this temperance card is also about taking not one option or the other, but making the two blend to work for you, Libra. So that being said, if you feel like this person's blowing smoke up your ass and you want to walk away, walk away. If you feel like you can work it out with them and you feel like you have the patience to, carry on and do what you need to do in this situation, do that. You know what I mean? Open road. But the thing is, that's going to be key for you. Two things are going to be key for you to get the universe to recognize that you're putting in the work. One is listen to your fucking intuition once again. I love saying that to you, Libras. Number two, pay attention to your dreams, okay? Pay attention to what's not being said. Pay attention to people's body language. I want to say to you, specifically Libra, with this card, I don't always interpret that as with the High Priestess, but she simplifies secret knowledge, okay? So, yes, secrets do come with her, okay? You could be the keeper of the kept from. But notice the way that people are acting around you right now, Libra. Notice what's not being said, okay? That's all I got to say. And the next thing that you need to have, Miss Universe here, recognize that you're putting in the work and start turning this wheel of fortune in your favor is confidence. You need to have confidence in yourself again, Libra. I know. Saying that to an air sign, funny, right? I'm just kidding. But you need to take this energy of the chariot and, like, if you need to get away from the situation, ride, 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 child, ride. Don't look back. You need to approach the situation with confidence, with will, with triumph, with like, I ain't fucking around anymore energy. Okay. You are galloping off into the sunset while, Mr. Poopy Pants or Mrs. Poopy Pants here is sitting like, what happened? Well, you done screwed over your Libra. That's what happened. And they're only going to put up with it for so long. Okay. They're very loving people, very fair people, like you guys are. You're fair. You try to see the balance and everything. You try to see the good and bad and everything. But once you've crossed the Libra, Scorpios, we get a bad rap. There's a few other signs too that are just like that. Once we're done, we're fucking done. And you guys, I think, are one of them. Okay. Harvest this confidence. You've earned it. You have it inside you, Libra. Okay. Don't forget that. You guys are the shit. Don't forget that. And then we have the card of the fixed signs, the Wheel of Fortune. This is also a card of you stepping into your psychic power. That is something I learned very early on in tarot reading. The Wheel of Fortune has to do with you owning and recognizing your psychic gifts. Okay. It also could be someone from the past coming back around, trying to get another rat on the wheel again. And you have to really make the decision, really weigh out the pros and cons. Okay. If this person is worth being back into your life, Libra. Okay. That being said, I think this is more so for you guys, the universe recognizing that you've been putting in the work, that you did deal with the situation for a long time that was no longer for you, and the universe does not want you to suffer. Okay, yes, doing the right thing with staying with the kids or whatever. A lot of people take a lot of sacrifice for reasons that are very selfless, but the universe does not want you to suffer. Okay, so stepping up and being real, being legit, 100% authentic, being like, yo, look, I'm sorry, I'm just not feeling it anymore. Don't being sneaky and all that shit. You will be rewarded. Good luck will turn in your favor. Okay. Things are about to come, but I'm going to say not probably until the end of the year. Um, you're going to still be working through this karmic cycle a little bit longer, Libra. Okay. Some of you guys are doing great in love. You know what I mean? Some of you guys, this could be a friendship. Some of you guys, this is an ex. Okay. And you have a new partner and it's fucking fabulous. Okay. But if it is the ex I just heard, they're still trying to come in with this deceptive energy like, oh, I heard this about your new boyfriend. Oh, I heard this about your new girlfriend. So if you are dealing with an ex, fire sign specifically, okay, I'm feeling Sag, Leo. I don't know about Aries, Sag, Leo. Don't let them pull the wool over your eyes, okay? Don't let them fucking punk you, Libra. You got this. Listen to your intuition. Pay attention to your dreams. Pay attention to that inner voice we have for a reason, okay? Let's see what the new Oracle deck has to say. Yay! I'm so excited. I feel bad. Aries and Taurus didn't get a preview of it, but they will get it very shortly. Okay, I just cut the deck. Don't feel bad about what you have to do. This is Five of Swords. Typically, it's about conflict in the external sense, as in like fighting with, with fucking siblings and lovers. This in this deck is about conflict up here. Don't feel bad, Libra, for doing what you need to do to make you happy. Okay, because once you're happy, it's a chain effect, and those around you are going to become more positive too. All right, don't feel guilty. If you got to go, you got to go. Eventually, that person will evolve and they'll realize, like, yo, that was toxic for us. I really loved them, but it wasn't good anymore. Again, for those of you that are doing good in a relationship, I feel that's an ex coming in or your family being chirping in your ear. Now, again, nothing to do with the interpretation of the card, just a message I was delivered. So do not fret. Just because all that angsty energy does not mean it is your current relationship. You guys be doing fucking fantastic, and I bet half of you are. So there's a few of you that message was very clear for, that someone's trying to sneak back around. Okay, like this artwork is just phenomenal. Kim Kranz is the shit. I mean, oh my gosh, like she has a lot of hands in the deck, a lot of like, oh, the siren. Look at this. My God. is so beautiful. I wish the camera would focus. All right, but I've been talking long enough. So, universe source, God, spirit guides, and guardian angels, please use me as your conduit to give Libra any extra messages, anything else they need to hear for the month of November, kind of going into December. Please use me as your conduit and help me to deliver these messages. Oh, yeesh. These messages to my lovely Libras. Huh, interesting. The mother jumped out, which in the regular tarot deck is the mother. The Empress is your card. The Cave and the Shapeshifter. Ugh. That's a positive card, but it gives me the chills every time I see it. All right. We're not going to take stacks, though, today. Universe source, oh, please help me deliver clear, concise, positive messages to my Libras out there. I'm a Libra moon. Okay, what do we got? Bam. Ooh, the one. Oh, I just saw this card last night for the first time. It's black and white, this one is, but the one, look at that. Number 30, XXX on the top. Oh, see, some of you guys are doing great in love, okay? Don't let the haters fucking hate on you. All right, what other messages do you have for my beautiful Libras? Ooh, the box. Circular cards are very hard to shuffle. BT dubs. All right, give me 1 to 2 more cards for my lovely Libras. The one, that's so beautiful. I've been trying to just pull cards off, for myself and look at them for a while and not read the interpretations and write down what I feel. When I see these cards, what do we got? Oh, 2. Damn it. Weird. Weird. Weird, weird, weird. I might honor this. I kind of pulled it out just because it was sticking out, but okay, we have here, ugh, I hate snakes. We have the Queen and the Orphan, and look how similar those cards are. And I said you guys had children around you. I'm going to put those to the side because I feel like that's a separate group of Libras. Okay, give me 1 card, please. Just 1. I know I said 1 or 2, but just give me 1 this time for the 1 category people. We might dive into that if we have time, and if it's running too long for y'all, you know what to do. Oh, okay, thank you very much. Ooh, the Vessel. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I haven't got to read this yet. Badishka, the Vessel. Ladies in the house know what I'm talking about. Mothers in the house know what I'm talking about. We are a vessel for divine beings to come through. Very, very important job. Very lucky job. The mother, ironically. Oh, no, it's not the mother, but it's the orphan and the queen. Very weird. Oof, eerie. Okay, we're going to deal with this first. We have the one. The one. Let's put a little mark on that one. Mm-hmm. What the shit? Come on. Oh, is the one the last card on that? Oh, the vessel. I mean, the vessel, yeah. Okay, and then the one. Sorry, guys. Here we go. The places. She's broken up her deck into the selves, the places, the tools, and the initiations. So let's check out what the one's all about. Come on, Nick. Get on your game here. The desert, the bridge, temple. What the fuck? The fuck? The fuck? Sorry, guys. What the hell's going on here? Fuck. Okay. Sorry. Okay, I apologize. Y'all know I'm a goofball. The one. Non-duality. One love. And Unis Mundus. Our ability to experience this archetype firsthand is limited. It comes in brief and potential and potent moments that we are left to savor for a lifetime. I want to cry. The one is both the energy that the one is both the energy that unites all living beings and our capacity to sense the intimate union. This archetype eludes us most of our lives, appearing as a concept in a distant galaxy, yet when we are in the midst of its power, a solemn reverence falls across all the land. We glimpse ourselves in the vastness of all consciousness, and are neither small nor large within, within that field. We are neither important nor unimportant. All duality fades away, and we are left with what is the precious knowing that life is a gift, and that we are both the giver and the receiver of this fortune. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. When it's in the light or the upright, it means serves or service, loves, accepts, and resonates. When it's in the dark or the reverse, it's ignores, omits, and excludes. Okay. It is said that Om is the primordial sound of the universe, and that all other mantras are born from it. Simply imagining the possibility will activate the one. The unus mundus is a circle representative of the unity of existence. It is possible that the beginning and the end of all things is love. That's awesome. Woo! I'm excited. The vessel, okay? The body, the container, and the cup. The vessel may be the most powerful archetypal form on earth. Allah! No, I'm just kidding. Okay? It is everywhere. Cup holds liquids, stoves hold fire, our bodies hold organs, our homes hold families. Through the simple act of separation, the vessel protects what it contains. Nests protect the eggs, savings accounts protect our earnings. Even the planets are contained within our circular orbit. When this card appears, it is time to assess what is being held together. Interesting. And how. Interesting. Okay, so like an aspect of your relationship, how is it being held together? Why is it being held together? Why are you still doing it? If that's you, if you haven't taken that physical leave yet, that might just be for like three of you. Um, is the vessel too tight? Is it too loose? Um, or is it too empty, too full? Perhaps there's no vessel at all, and the contents spill in every direction. Madness, I just heard madness. It is natural for structures to be formed and eventually fall apart. The vessel has a life cycle that must be honored. It is time for you to build, break, or repair, but you must find out which. Okay, when light, it means stable, strong, and graceful. When dark or in the reverse, it's about being troubled or being trapped or being in a bubble. Yeah, don't let anyone hold you in their bubble, Libra, okay? And Go Deeper, Loving Cup by the Rolling Stones. Check out that song. The physical body is the most sacred vessel of all. It is the one in which you reside from your first breath to your last. It may need your attention. A little self love. I was talking about that earlier in the reading. A little self care, wouldn't hurt, Libra. Um, the mentor and the healer may pay particular attention to this archetypal form. Healing cannot be sustained without a strong container. That was freaking epic. I love these cards so much. I really need to study them better so I can get to know them and just like bam, bam, bam. You know what? I feel this is important that these two fell out together. So if y'all don't mind, if you've got the time to hang around, the orphan and the queen. They both have snakes. They both have hands on them and flowers. I was talking about children at the beginning of the reading, so let's just dive into it and you guys take from it what you will. I trust. I trust that you will know. The orphan, the wounded child, the abandoned, the beggar. To study the orphan is to study the deep and challenging energy of our time. We are never more connected, yet face collective isolation. We are ever more collected, yet we face collective isolation. The refugee crisis haunts our planet, Children are separated from their parents, and the earth begs for our attention. Wow, that sentence just pierced me. Um, the earth begs for our attention, Libra. We are in a time of universal orphanage of nature, of each other, of our own hearts. Take refuge in the fact that we will share this core wound and dilemma. We all share this core wound, okay? It is normal to fear this card as it haunts the caverns of our soul. When it appears, take time, real time, to be present, to be in the presence of these feelings that this card stirs in you, like it just did with me. Let it humble you. What are you starving for? What is the deepest gift you can imagine giving to others? What is being rejected and is quite possibly what is most needed, dear one? When it is light, it is deep solace, deep acceptance, and deep love. When it is in the dark, it is distanced, hates, and avoids, controlling, and limiting. Okay? Access this archetype through creative acts like drawing, painting, or writing. Keep it simple. Ask the orphan what it wants you to draw, make, or say. Okay? And the other tenderness beyond tenderness is required. Imagine holding yourself in your own hands. To recognize that each of us fears rejection and isolation is to take one step toward the orphan. More kindness always. Be kind to yourself, be kind to others. It's really not that hard. I know you guys know that, but like so many people just don't give a fuck and it like irks me. And I'm not saying any of you are like that whatsoever. Please don't think I'm saying that. And then we have the Queen, and I have not read the Queen yet. And then I will bid you adieu. The Queen, the Empress. Heyo, that's your fucking card. That's what I said. The Queen, the Mother Queen, the Empress, the Mother Queen, and the Sovereign. Like her counterpart, the King, the Queen has a dualistic nature. Either she presides over the realm with grace and eloquence that comes from the heavens to uplift the spirits of others, or she falls into petty, contemptuous moods, casting a shadow across the land. If the king is the ego, the queen is the expression of that ego in the world. Let me say that again. If the king is the ego, the queen is the expression of that ego in the world. She is the lotus's bloom, the dancer's bow, the moon's radiant reflection. Such beautiful words. When the queen is seated in her rightful and righteous place, she is patient and forgiving. She waits for the grace of God and goodness to move through her, striving and grasping for nothing, to be the benevolent, not malevolent, to be the benevolent leader. To embody the queen is to settle into deep trust, resolve, and power. The royal queen fears nothing, for divinity itself cradles her heart. When it is light, the embodiment of grace, courage, resolve, and stillness. Okay, when it is dark, vain, wrathful, self-righteous, and demanding. Nikki Giovanni's ego tripping. Nina Simone sings Stars at the 1976 Jazz Festival. Canadian. Okay. Read Cleopatra's monologue in Shakespeare's Antony and Cleopatra, Act 5, Scene 2. Then read about Inanna, Tara, and Hera. Shit, I'm gonna go do that. The queen does not accept the hand of the prince, of a prince, excuse me, but claims the throne, knowing the king draws near. She is a magnet for the fully embodied masculine and entertains nothing less. Libra, you guys are worth it. I think it's telling you that even though you may be going through these emotions and these feelings of sorrow, and maybe if you're the one who's confused or you're feeling left behind, that is a collective feeling. Okay? You are not alone in that feeling, Libra. I'm just going to let you guys sit with that. As always, thank you for stopping by Locks for Love. I'm Nikki. If this is your first time, thank you for coming by. And if you guys have been down with me since the very beginning, I love each and every one of you. Day one watcher, day three, 3 years watching. I love you all. I feel connected to you all. If you like the video, blah, blah, blah. I hate plugging myself. It feels so shameless. I mean, so shameful. Like the video, comment with me, though. Comment. Start a conversation with me. That's my favorite part, really. Click the subscribe if you want. Tell your friends. But, like, the important part is, like, connecting with you guys on a soul level, okay? Libra, you got this shit. I'll see you in a week or so for December. Namaste. As this is still the holiday weekend, please be careful out there in your vehicles, okay? Please. That just came through very strongly. Namaste. I love you guys. Peace, Libra. Brr.